Karen Freeman. I'm the Sales Director with Sensei Project Solutions. We're here this afternoon to talk through some of the changes Microsoft are introducing around Project. I've got Paul Kelly here from Microsoft. Paul is the Solution Specialist for Project as part of the global sales team within the modern workplace practice. And Mark Suster, who's the Executive Director of Sensei. So Paul, I understand Microsoft are releasing some new project management capability. Yes. Could you give us some background into what that might entail?
We have introduced Project for the Web, which is essentially a user experience automated at the back end, sitting on the Microsoft Power Platform that allows a project manager who does not consider themselves a project manager to easily use and consume our application.
What do you think the differences are between Project Online and Project for the Web?
Well, fundamentally what I see is the two of them side by side working together, right? As we release the new service, it's going to be a first release within general availability of a new tool that will be, in terms of functionally, a gap from a scheduling perspective from what Project Online is today. So we see that as part of the ecosystem. I will say that Project Online is going nowhere for the foreseeable future. And what we see is a role-based type of ecosystem building out. You've got your Project Online users basically doing their day-to-day planning, working within a PMO environment, being able to give that governance across and top of the program and portfolio level of a business. And then we've got what we just discussed, the BAU project worker, the informal project manager using the Project for the Web. And then the data converging at different points in the tool could be Project Home, which is basically, as you know, that pane of glass that you open up your project that allows you to view your favorite or most recent projects, irrespective of the data source it came from. So right now that's Project for the Web, Project Online, Azure DevOps, Planner at some stage, Jira at some stage. Soon. And then what we've got then is the roadmap functionality, which is a top-down timeline view of how you're tracking against the progress of all your work. Again, from a project perspective, we've all the Microsoft project data sources, Jira soon enough, and other third-party applications. And then the other part is Power BI. But rolling the whole part of this, and again, coming back to the differentiated value story, is the ability then to incorporate Sensei solutions into the mix, which actually brings that whole thing together, and the ability to use both Project Online, Project for the Web, and your reporting mechanisms, including all your work that you do from a best practice perspective, and allowing that whole solution to sync.
But it raises a good question, Mark, about our customers using Power PPM and Jumpstart and how Project for the Web might assist them.
Yeah, look, I mean, we've been involved with Project for the Web for quite some time, and we have a very clear understanding of where Microsoft leads us when it comes to work management, project management, program and portfolio management. For our existing customers, what that means is they will have the ability to consume the new Project for the Web, and we as Sensei ensure that the information will be consolidatable with the information of Project Online. So for the end user, again, using the tool that they want to have, that they feel comfortable with, and providing executive management and PMO the ability to govern and to report. So you will see that as soon as Project for the Web comes out, our reporting hub will be integrating with the underlying service, which is called CDS, Common Data Service, and it will be available as of day one.
So their investments say?
Most certainly, especially moving from an empowered into that new capability. We already knew that, and the underlying extensibility of Project for the Web is Power Apps. So Empower PPM a big portion lives in Power Apps. So therefore, we want to ensure that we take our customers on that journey almost seamlessly, going from Jumpstart into that new world or empowered into that new world. So that's actually quite exciting. Lots to showcase over the next couple of weeks.
What does that mean for Dynamics PSA?
So that's a very good question. Look, we see as we move through into the Microsoft as a platform that all the components and various bits of Microsoft coming together as the one Microsoft play. Yeah. Right? We've got our Dynamics and our business applications with our project, standalone application, GBU teams, and then we've got, of course, our Azure and our Office 365 people. All of that is part of the one component and integrated into an enterprise solution for the customer. So what we see is that as we move through into the future release cycles of the new service, we are going to be adding functionality from the Dynamics piece into modern project or into project for the web. Mm-hmm. And that is coming right from now and from this project service automation work functionality within Dynamics, that sort of URS, that sort of resource scheduling, that really powerful resourcing in Dynamics, and bringing that into our license SKU for project plan 3 and 5, and allowing us to really build out that project lifecycle. Right, that component that was missing. So you have your ability to allocate resources against project and non-project work. You're able to incorporate resource utilization into the mix using your annual leave or connected into HR, and really allowing the power of the schedule, the power of the resourcing and Dynamics and putting it together. So we're calling it a better together story, and I think it is.
Yeah, and if you think about it, at the end of the day, we're managing projects. Yeah. Modern project for the web, project online, probably predominantly focused around intrinsic projects, internal focus projects, PSA, project service automation as part of customer-facing projects allows you now to manage both of them because they use that common service underneath it, and really, again, allowing the right user to use the right tool. The beauty about PSA are things like calculating cost rates and charge-out rates, which is of course very, very important for customer-facing projects, whereby when you have internal projects, it's important to manage cost and time, and that's where Project for the Web and Project Online is beautifully incorporated. So bringing all of those capabilities together under a common service just makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Better together.
Better together.
That is it.
Yeah.
And Paul, any implications from a licensing point of view?
If you are licensed for Project Online, Professional and/or Premium, which is most of our customer base today, you're not losing functionality. You're in fact gaining functionality, because what you have access to is not just your Project Online, as is today, plus your desktop client. You also have access to the new service. So that allows our customers to really come with us in that journey, and really explore the new service as to how it fits in their business. The only thing I would say is that there's a name change happening. So basically, if you are licensed for Project Online Professional, in the coming weeks, that will be Project Plan 3, and Premium will be Project Plan 5. So it's an exciting time for our customers, for the bulk of our customers, because we feel that we're going to make sure that functionally they get more for their money, but that they're not going to be negatively impacted by this Microsoft decision. One of the things that we really want to just ensure is that the right price point is there for our customers, because what we see is teams and project working together hand in hand.
Yeah.
Teams is the running seam that will go through your modern workplace. Yeah. It's how you make calls, it's how you track information, it's how you collaborate, it's how you communicate. It's how you should be planning and scheduling your day as well. So we see project as part of that. So basically when you go into Teams, if you're familiar with Teams, you basically have your governance on one side through your different teams, your business units, your projects, and then you can use that plus sign. Click on that and spin up project for that team. allocate resources, assign resources, and plan out that day using, again, the intuitive user experience that we have. And then, of course, using Sensei's IP then to really pull it all together from an enterprise perspective.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So, Mark, obviously that's opened up a plethora of different tool sets that the customer could potentially use. How would Sensei guide our clients through?
Well, our doctrine is actually quite simple. We want to make sure that executives get the information they need in order to make the right decision, and teams get the right tool set that they want to use in order to accomplish their projects. Whether you are a development team and you need to deal with Azure boards, whether you are a professional project manager and you need to deal with waterfall type projects, or whether you are just simply a subject matter expert, incorporating all of those capabilities, letting the team choose the tool of their choice allows us to bring that ultimately all together to have that overarching view. And I think that is the secret of success.
With all the changes that we've talked through today, what are the timeframes customers can expect to see these changes in there?
Right now, so essentially we have just announced that the new service, Project for the Web, is in general availability, being rolled out through the various commercial data center regions. So if you happen to reside in Australia, we should see that drop into your Office 365 tenant and your project online environment within the next say 2 to 3 weeks, if you of course have project online licensing already.
The nice thing is as a customer, I don't really have to do anything.
Yeah.
You just have to go to Project Home, and as soon as it has been rolled out, you will actually see that project is on Project Home and you can start working with it. I would even argue that you can start working with it straight away. It is so intuitive.
From day
it's
one.
great.
Yeah, absolutely.
So thanks, Paul. Thanks, Mark. Hopefully we've given some good insight into the changes that are coming. If you do want more information, please reach out. Our website is sensei.cloud, or of course we're on LinkedIn and you can find us there.